In this presentation, we'll be showing you the advances we have made to the integration of design-to-fabrication software between Autodesk Revit and AutoCAD MEP, namely the return of detailed fabricated as-built sheet metal projects to native Revit format. This functionality is built into our EC CAD Sheet Metal software and gets installed inside both Autodesk Revit and Fabrication for AutoCAD MEP. The design-to-fabrication workflow is a software workflow that provides the tools and content at the right time and in the best software platform during design through construction. We're going to briefly walk through the stages to show you where our software comes into the picture, leading up to the completed MEP as-built stage of the process, where EC CAD can be used to take the drawing data into a Revit model. For more and more contractors, the starting point for the design is an engineering drawing. This is why we offer MEP Design to Fabrication, a software tool that takes an engineering drawing and applies sheet metal specifications and defaults, and for piping, specified piping and plumbing parts within an automated workflow, eliminating the redraw process and saving considerable time on the detailing as well. The source for this engineering model can be either Revit or AutoCAD MEP. For applying the detail to the model, EC CAD software and database content provides substantial tools for quickly laying out the design, refining it with fabrication in mind, adding hangers, and applying the annotation needed for coordination. Many contractors use the model at this stage to get an initial estimate for the bid process, using EC CAD's estimating export features. Because our software tools run inside of Autodesk software, and the duct and pipe objects are native MEP objects, you have full drawing file format compatibility for coordination. Design-to-fabrication software sets itself apart by building automation wherever possible so that the time spent on the detailing phase of the project can be reduced. With detail and coordination complete, the model now contains full BIM data that can be used to generate accurate schedules right in the drawing and export to Excel. And you can use EC CAD estimating interoperability with your preferred estimating software program. For example, with QuoteSoft, you can take the job out to their estimating program, and then if you like, bring the labor and wage calculations back into the drawing. To prepare for fabrication and installation, EC CAD provides automated tools for generating pre-assembly spool sheets complete with dimensions and schedules, and creates fabrication pickoffs for use with CAM software such as our own DuctMaker and other interfaces to cutting machines. The workflow for sheet metal is fully integrated with DuctMaker so that the setup for fabrication is performed just once and can be shared by both the CAD team and the fabrication department. The inventory management features in DuctMaker provide piece tracking from the shop to the project, using barcodes to include critical tracking information on each piece. EC CAD also outputs Trimble data points for both sheet metal and piping systems, directly from the CAD model. The EC project functionality found in EC CAD allows you to take completed, fully detailed and coordinated drawings into a Revit project. This feature allows the detailer to work with an AutoCAD MEP, which provides the most efficient CAD functionality for sheet metal and piping, while also satisfying job requirements for the completed detail to be in the Revit BIM model format. This is an as-built drawing of one floor of a hospital. The ductwork in the project consists of over 900 duct, fitting, and equipment items to bring into the Revit model. You start the EC project command from the EC CAD fabrication panel. Creating and registering a new project builds a placeholder within the CDM database for the data, which is later accessed from within Revit. Here you supply details about the project, such as the project's name, a description, and other details that will help to identify it within Revit. The new project then gets committed or added to the CDM database. You also supply the level, floor height, and elevation to match what is set up in the destination Revit model. This functionality allows you to take any other drawings into the same level or onto different levels in a single Revit model. EC Project then analyzes the data to check for errors and gathers and adds all the components, pickoff, spool, and systems data to the CDM database. All of your equipment, ductwork, and duct accessories are included in the export, exactly as drawn in AutoCAD MEP to your specifications. When finished, it is time to move into Revit to bring in the ductwork. Within Revit, you access EC Project from the Add-ins tab. First thing we'll do is register the project we just created to this Revit model. What you're going to see is the status as the import processes the duct, equipment, and duct fittings, as these objects are added to the model. The Revit families that are used are an exact match of the duct templates that were used in MEP to create the ductwork. And all of the duct and duct fittings bring with them all of the non-graphical fabrication data that was added in MEP. Takeoff, stampers, and connection settings are processed. The systems from the drawing data get mapped to the most appropriate Revit systems. Any issues during import are identified, giving you an opportunity to zoom in to visually examine each of the line items. Now let's zoom into the second floor so that you can see the auto tag functionality we've provided as part of this feature. The software includes EC Auto Tag, so you can add any tag you feel would be helpful to a selected area of a run, or the entire run. As in MEP, you can use the Auto Tag Manager to set up the placement, location, and frequency of each tag. Here we set up AutoTag to add top of duct, bottom of duct, and duct size to the beginning of the run, and also duct size to any non-standard pieces. One other feature that is provided are these 4 EC schedules that you can use to analyze the data. There's the duct download schedule, the cam fitting download schedule, the duct fitting quantity schedule, and the duct quantity schedule. You can of course also use any other custom schedule as well with the ductwork. Any number of drawings can be added to a Revit project in this manner. And if you need to make changes to the drawing, you can bring the updated data into the EC project again, so that you can bring the updates into the Revit model. These revisions are tracked and stored in EC project. In Revit, you can choose to bring in the most current revision that has been committed to the project in the CDM or previous versions if needed. The system provides you with the flexibility to prepare the as-built as portions of the project become installed, or wait till the entire project has been completed. There is great value to linking the construction model into the design model. The Revit model will contain the accurate and completed layout of the as-built systems for use downstream by owners and managers of the completed project. The contractor who uses design-to-fabrication software is fully able to fulfill the requirements of building information modeling within their preferred detailing and estimating environments to satisfy owner requirements and future use of both the graphical and non-graphical data tied to each component of their design. The contractor who uses design-to-fabrication software has the right tools for the right job at the right time in their workflow. They can compete and operate within the requirements of building information modeling. They can bid with confidence and meet the deliverable requirements of any project, all while maintaining their own well-established business workflow. Customers who use our software are mechanical, HVAC, and plumbing contractors, refrigeration and wastewater treatment contractors, detailing and drafting firms, sheet metal fabricators, and duct manufacturers. Instead of conforming to a software that is best suited for another trade, or has significant performance considerations working with large models, EC Design-to-Fabrication lets you work within your preferred detailing and estimating software. It provides the interoperability and open standards that lets you work more effectively with other trades and stakeholders on the project. We are a company founded by contractors, and the customers we serve are contractors. We've put a lot of thought and research into how we can provide tools to improve the process of taking a design and bringing it to the fabrication and installation stage. while also satisfying the needs for data sharing and interoperability. Contact East Coast CAD CAM to learn more.